about why everyone annoys me. So I should have probably addressed the fact that I'm like floating around in space right now. We got a green screen, so I'm just trying it out. Like, let me know what you think. Comment below. If you're digging my channel, please tell your friends about it, because like I'm almost at 2K. I'm almost at 2,000 subs. So if all of you go and tell like 1 or 2 friends, like maybe we can get this to 5K before New Year's. Yeah, let's do this. Okay, so I don't mean everyone literally annoys me, but I mean like in general why people annoy us. So what we see in another that is like
so triggering
to us that it actually causes an emotional reaction, like annoyance or hatred or just like anything. Emotions are energy in motion. What we see in another is essentially what is also in us. Every single being is a mirrored image of who we are, which is what makes relationships so hard, because like you spend a lot of time together when you're in a relationship, and if that other person is a mirror and they're doing stuff that's just like getting under your skin, that's because you're two of the same. And unfortunately, social anxieties actually prevent us from seeing the beauty in ourselves and in another. We feel that things have to be a certain way, or we should be around a certain type of person, and so we don't allow ourselves to fully enjoy those that maybe are different aspects of ourselves.
Okay, Savvy, everyone's a mirror, we get it.
We've seen the Instagram memes. Like, we don't need to know about that anymore, but like, no, let's apply this. Here's an exercise for you. Throughout the rest of the week, start to pay attention to the people that really annoy you, and use those moments, a time of reflection. Reflect back and ask yourself, what is it about this person that is annoying me? What is the aspect or the part of their personality that is also in me? And why is it triggering me? Annoyance is actually a tool for growth, so long as you use it in that way. We only truly see that which we are. The trigger comes because whatever it is that's getting under our skin is just that. It's something that we've repressed, some part of ourselves that we've kind of tucked away. Can they please shut the fuck up? What the fuck are they doing out there? By ignoring that repressed part of ourselves, we don't want to leave stagnant energy in the body, and so by ignoring the annoyance and not really diving deep into what the emotion is, we're allowing that cycle to keep coming around. Studying our negative emotions helps us to come clean to who we truly are. A really amazing quote is, everything that irritates us about another can lead us to a deeper understanding of ourselves. The shadow self, or the side of ourself that we kind of try to tuck away from the world, the side of us that reacts in ways that we regret and does things that we regret or says things that we regret. That's the shadow self. It's a part of who we are. And the shadow self arises so that we can learn from it and that we can evolve to our purest form. By choosing to ignore the shadow self, we're choosing to ignore that aspect of ourselves that needs to grow. I don't know if you're aware of this, but our paradigm is literally shifting. We are going into these higher dimensions, and if you're like, girl, what the hell are you talking about? Just fast forward about 30 seconds, but we are shifting from the 3rd dimension into the 5th dimension. And that doesn't mean that we're necessarily gonna go somewhere else, but we have to really level up, because otherwise we're just gonna be left behind with all the other people that ain't woke, you feel? As we shift this paradigm, our higher self has to confront the shadow self. As we come into this higher state of awareness, the shadow self will arise in a much more obvious way. And although it's obvious, we may not see it in ourselves, but we may be able to see it in another, or in our
reaction
to another's actions, otherwise known as our mirrored self. It's all full circle. And to be honest, the annoyances are probably more frequent and obvious in the beginning of coming along this spiritual journey and just kind of like evolving in general. It happens a lot more in the beginning because you have so much that you have to heal. But with time, the little things stop annoying you, people stop annoying you because you realize that people only are able to operate from their level of consciousness. Shout out, homeboy Eckhart Tolle.
Not supposed to speak.
What's up, dude? So although these annoyances may be more intense in the beginning of your journey, it chills out with time, and so do you. Well, most of us.
Smoke weed every day.
As friction or dis-ease or annoyance arises, study, observe, not just the way that another person is acting, but your
Reaction.
to that person. Heal that aspect of yourself and release or forgive so that the cycle doesn't keep on repeating itself, because how many times do you really want to come back to planet Earth and live this life as a human? Because I'm ready to be a motherfucking dolphin, if you feel me. Anyways, I hope that you enjoyed this video. You know how I do. I like to take a serious topic like observing the emotions in another, or the annoyance that we have in another, and transmuting that energy into a positive lesson. So yeah, I'm not literally annoyed with everyone. Everyone doesn't literally annoy me every day. But when they do, I know that there's a lesson behind it. So I hope that you can see that now too. Thanks for tuning in with me. Stay weird. Oh, can't reach.